Hello and welcome back to the Leander98 channel. Today we'll be taking a look at this Hot Wheels Super Tune for the Xmods Evolution. This is not an OEM body and was made specifically just for this chassis. This car here was printed in multiple different pieces on my Anycubic Photon Mono X. The spoiler being the main part that wasn't on the main car when it was printing. Thus, because of the size, as well as it helps keep that tonneau cover clear of any support material. Other than that, this was a pretty nice car to print. The chassis that we'll be using today is this modified 94mm Xmods Evolution chassis. This uses the 65 Mustang front clip that came factory, well, not this one specifically, with the 65 Mustang Xmod. The 67 Camaro there in the back uses a slightly different clip, but it's mostly due to it being a little lower. But I use this clip mostly for the fact that it is very short. Even though it is tall, it works great for classic muscle cars. However, something like the Super Tuned and the Allard back there, something that's a little longer in the chassis wise, but has super short front ends, it works really good for that.
When we place the body onto the scale, we see that it weighs 47 grams in its totality. If we take it on to the split scales, we see that it weighs 20 grams in the front and 26 grams in the rear. Even though it has that massive spoiler, the rear end is only a little bit heavier, which could cause some problems in the corners, especially some oversteery kinds. Placing the chassis on the scale, we see that the weight of its totality is 168 grams. If we were to put this on the scales with just the front of the car, we see that we have a weight distribution of 34 passenger, 38 driver's grams. And we put the weight on the rear, we have a weight of 50 grams driver's side and 46 grams passenger side. Luckily, it's a little rear bias in weight that'll help keep the rear end down a little.
This chassis looks heavily modified in terms of its electronics, and it is, but nothing has been modified in terms of the voltage going to the motor. So it runs at a very healthy 17-18 kilometers an hour. The extra 3.7 volt 1S LiPo gets plugged directly into the receiver, so it can feel the steering servo, as the ESC tends to cut off the steering sometimes when it's hungry for voltage. The whole point of this is to run on hobby grade electronics and use a proper controller instead of the junk OEM one.
Ooh, come on. Ooh. Arms getting fuzzy already. Just relax. Oh, out of the corner. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Come on, come on. Oh! Oh no! Please fix the track. Oh! Remember, if you're gonna go off track, just go for the brakes. Oh! Come on, what is this? Oh. Oh. Woo! Oh, this was tiresome. Alright, let's take a look at that timesheet. We can see that our fastest lap was a 7.658. It's pretty good considering this was an understeery chassis setup. Granted, we purposely put grippy tires on the back just because we had quite a few takes of this being an absolute awful thing to drive. Especially considering the weight distribution of this body, plus a slippery chassis, was not fun. Not to mention, this one's only rear-wheel drive, so that was equally as bad. But with the 765, I think that's pretty good. We'll have to see how other bodies handle this chassis as well. We had a median of 8.99, which ain't too bad. We did have a few stinkers in there. Specifically lap 17 there with a 29 second. I forget what we did there, but it certainly wasn't good. Maybe a full crash. But anyway, thank you for watching. One last thing before we close here on this video. If you like the cars that you saw in this video, take a look at the link down in the description. It'll take you to my Cults 3D page where you can download the STL file for just $1. That $1 will get you a dummy chassis and the body in resin printing and FDM plastic printing as well. This way so that you can print it whether or not you have a plastic printer that you want to use for racing, or maybe you got a resin printer that you want to use extra detail for. Either way your taste, you can download the car that you saw in this video today on my Cults 3D page that's down in the link in the description below. If you liked the video, please hit the like button. And if you're new, subscribe for more RC driving content here. That's quite a few different things that we do on this channel here, so I apologize if it's never one exact thing. Until next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Ooh, come on.
Ooh. Arm's getting fuzzy already. Just relax. Oh, that was a corner. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. Oh, come on, come on. Oh. Oh, no. At least fix the track. Oh. Remember, if you're gonna go off track, just go for the brakes. Oh! Come on, what is this? Oh! Oh! Woo! Oh, this was tiresome.